A huge welcome to day 4 of the Play a Taqasim challenge. Today is all about showing you how to switch maqam effortlessly and smoothly. So, if you remember from day 2, I have shared with you the core structure of maqam Hijaz and have explained to you that switching maqam 99% of the time happens in the branches. So, switching the whole thing is a very, very rare occurrence. So when I'm talking about switching maqam, I'm not talking about switching the whole thing. I'm just talking about switching just in the branch. Okay. And also today we are going to finish learning how to play an entire mini taqsim. So that's very, very, very exciting. So now let's get into the 3 steps to switch maqam. Number 1, you're gonna need to know your melodic anchors. Melodic anchors are basically 2 important notes. You met the first one. The first one is the tonic in the root, the first note in the root. That's very important because everything starts in the tonic, everything starts in the root, everything ends with the root. Yeah? And the second note that is very, very important is the ghammaz, which is the last note of the Hijaz building block. Now ghammaz translates as the note that winks, okay? And the ghammaz is very important. Why? Because it's the point of modulation, the point in which you switch maqam. So, therefore, it's very, 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 very important. So, step 1 is know your anchors. So you have your tonic here, you have your ghammaz here, and you have your tonic 1 octave higher. So you have 3 important anchors that you're going to use in a second. Number 2 is to know what maqamat to switch to. And of course, if you should know me by now that I'm not talking about an entire maqam, I'm talking about a building block. Okay? And the amazing news is that the list of maqam building blocks that you can switch to are completely fixed. Fixed. That means all you have to do is know your options and choose whichever you like the best. How liberating this is. So it makes it very easy. So today I'm going to be sharing with you 2 modulation options for Hijaz. Option 1 is already within the core structure of maqam Hijaz, and it is rust building block. Rust is we only switch to in special occasions. We switch to it briefly and then we revert back to nahawand. Okay? So it's a brief flash of rust and back to nahawand. Okay? If you play an instrument that doesn't have quarter tones, then your other option to switch to is Hijaz. So instead of rust or nahawand, you can switch to Hijaz. I'm going to walk you through both options now. So how do you switch? You emphasize the ghammaz. Very easy. And from the ghammaz, you ascend with the new building block, or you go from the tonic 1 octave higher and you trickle down with the new building block. So say I am in Hijaz. Introducing the ghammaz, emphasizing the ghammaz. So when I'm going up to rust, it's usually done in a rhythmic way. So you can go taka da daka da daka or danga 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 danga. You can make up any rhythmic pattern. Yeah? And then quickly go back and do the mini qafla and Hijaz. Yeah? So this is a very, very, very easy way. Let's do it the other way. So la 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 from the top down. Na 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 So let's say you want to switch to Hijaz in the branch. It's the exact same thing. Very, very simple. It's exactly same thing. You emphasize your point of modulation, your ramaz, and you either go from the ramaz up in a rhythmic pattern, or you go from the tonic down. And also you can just go straight into playing a mini phrase here. So let's do the going from the ramaz up. I literally play the notes. Small when you're introducing a new building block. Short. Don't go into a whole saga. Short, sweet, concise. And go back and anchor. Na 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 na. When I mean anchor, you go to the root. You do a mini qafla in the root. Okay? Alright. So and of course when you switch, you can do the same. You can do repeat the same thing, da, na, but then elaborate a bit more. And then anchor. Example. So you can you can repeat the same thing, but not the first time. First time, short and sweet, 5, 6, 7 notes, tops, anchor. Okay, perfect. So now you have done the modulation. So again, you know your anchors, tonic, ramaz, tonic. You know which building blocks to switch to. I've given you two, either Rast or Hijaz. The way to switch is you go either from ramaz to the tonic and 1 octave higher, or from the tonic down, and then you anchor straight away. And now it is time, my friend, for the grand finale. But there is an essential step before we do the grand finale, which is called fard al-maqam. It means you're spreading the maqam up. So when you are doing fard al-maqam, you are literally playing the notes of the root and the branch in a rhythmic pattern. So here are the notes. And when you go up with Rast. So I've just made it like a trio. Or you can just make it simple. Yeah? So you can literally make up any rhythmic pattern. You just play from here to here in a rhythmic pattern, and then you switch back to Nahawand, and now it is time for the idiomatic phrase, which we need to memorize. We switch back to Nahawand. This is it. This is a big, and then we do our mini idiomatic phrase for the mini qafla. So, and that's it. You would have finished the whole thing. So I'm just gonna play that bit again. Okay, so now I'm going to play or maybe sing the whole section where I'm going to switch. And now I'm going to do, Fard al-maqam, playing in a rhythmic way from here to here. Na, 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 na. And now the idiomatic phrase. Na, 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 na. And that's it. I just finished a whole taqsim. So I'm so excited for you to play with this. Of course, again, with idiomatic phrases, you can just give it a small twist. All idiomatic phrases, you memorize them for ease, and then you give your own personal touch to as you become more and more comfortable with. So, your action step for today is post your ahas. Post any realizations, any light bulb moments that you had during these past 4 days. And if you want bonus points to win the incredible prizes that are on offer and have feedback from me, then play exactly what we have learned today, which is, Ghammaz introducing one or both of the modulations, and the grand finale preceded by Fard al-Maqam. So, and yeah, I'll be sure that I will give feedback to every single one video that is posted inside the Facebook group. So tomorrow we have a live masterclass titled How to Master Taqsim without it taking decades and without you having to copy anybody else ever again. I'm going to be sharing incredible, never shared before techniques that will really make everything that you have learned today, go to the next level. So I would not miss it, because also there is a Q&A and an opportunity to ask me questions directly. So I will see you tomorrow at the live masterclass at 5 p.m. London time, and cannot wait to see your action steps inside the Facebook group. Lots of love.